Sorry about that, everyone. Needed to run and grab like a small lunch real quick before I started stream. Okay. I was eating lunch at 6, that's why I was a little bit late. I was hungry man. Ooh. Alright. I had just a single cheeseburger. So I'm feeling good. There we go. I am feeling good. Yeah, I got snow as well today. It's still snowing, actually. Ah. There we go. Okay, almost everything's set up here. Okay, and then there we go. We're going on a year. I'm just going out of a year now. That was fun. Let's continue our anniversary event then, shall we? Let me just make sure everything is like working. Last time we had a good few issues with the game. The game was having some trouble, if you guys remember. Temporary and stuff. Yeah, I hear that can happen. I'm hoping that'll work. Unfortunately, my power did also go out this morning, so I have to restart the entire game. Not like restart it, but I have to pick up at a different save point. No, it's just the power went out, that's it. They were doing maintenance or something like that. Continue journey. Whew. Alright. Okay. I think we're looking good here, so just pull this up and we can properly begin. Hold on, let me do my thing real quick. Alright, let us begin. So, last time kinda really sucked. We met chapter 2 and it was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. So, this time I'm gonna try and be a bit more careful. Once again, this is awful. Every time I play this, I have to get used to it again, but whatever. We defeated the first rat prince, I believe, unless it didn't save, and I'm pretty sure it did. But right now, what we have to do... Yeah, we would have had the cutscene again if we were here, so yeah. Let me go and... Oh... A chicken costume. There's a lot of games People are scared of chickens. Like, no joke. Some people are afraid of act like chickens. Like, that's a common phobia. Not super common, but it is a somewhat common phobia for some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Okay. Draco, you want to see something fucking crazy? You want to see the ultimate secret? Well, I mean, they're... Well, I mean, have you seen a chicken? Like, have you actually gotten close enough to touch one? They're pretty fucking weird, not gonna lie. I mean, they're not scary, they're just strange. They're like weird. I think the thing is, they're so tight and their muscles are so wound. And like, they make weird noises and they flap a lot. And their face looks somewhat strange. I think that's what kind of gets people unnerved by them. Okay, Draco, are you ready? Are you ready for the real stuff? Are you ready for the real secrets? Because I'm about to show you the real secret. The secret in this game no one wants to tell you about. So right here, if you have this soul equipped and you do this, you get this secret little passage right here. The game refuses to let me go through for some reason. Oh. Because of this guy. There we go. So going in through here... Da 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 da. Buddhists! There's a Buddhist sanctuary inside of here. And inside of this magical treasure chest that'll grant us any kind of wish is the long scales. Alright, so you take the long scales. Keep with me, okay? Because shit's about to get fucking intense. You take the long scales. You wait for the game to load. You wait for the game to load. That's where my microphone is, right here. But, it's right down here. But, you wait for the game to load, you go up here, and you Naruto yourself out of existence. Ah! He fucking broke my ankle. Alright, never mind then. You just walk back up here. See, these scales are that of a long dragon. One of the many dragons of the Dragon Palace. Oh. There we go. Alright, keep with me, because this shit's about to get intense. Popping into existence here. You want to go to the shrine here. And we want to fast travel Black Wind Mountain to outside the forest. Second shrine in the entire game. Now, this is going to be very intense. Just keep with me, alright? So, we're about to fight another secret boss. Keep with me. Keep with me. So, going through here, we want to jump over these. Just murder them, actually. We can just kill them. Killing those foxes, we want to go through here. Take a right. Grab this. Those are actually wolves, not foxes. We want to go up through here. Grab this. Over through here. That waterfall is our goal. Must his head be hup. Hup. I think the entrance is all the way back here. More wolves. Don't worry, they're easy. Except when I can't dodge properly. So, going through here, if we take a left. For what deed? go up through here, we will find this waterfall can now be interacted with. Doing so will completely destroy it. Don't ask me how that works. And in through here. In through here. In through here. Sure, what is it? There we go. We get into this little pocket realm where this city lay. This might be a bit harder because he's actually quite difficult. He is a long... Wow. Yeah, he's a little bit tough. Sometimes I forget how much health every single boss has in this entire game. Yeah, about what I thought. I was hoping I could do that. Yeah, as you can see, he's got a lot of health. Now we gotta take him down. Yes, they are. They're called stone fruit peaches. Now he's going to explode. There is one long per... Why did I die? There's one long... God damn. Per main story mission. There's a long per main story mission here. We're gonna hit him with the stage 4. Like that. Damn, he fucking trapped me in there with his leg. What the fuck? God damn, I keep getting fucking trapped in there. Oh, okay. Nope. Wrong thing. This is Red Long. I think this is one of the princes of the Dragon Palace. You can actually tell when they kill him, because it'll tell us all about it. This is pretty intense. This is a really hard fight, this section of the game. No, the horse dragon never makes an appearance. As far as I know, he never does. Maybe it's the dragon in the mountain level? I don't know. They're very similar, though. They're a very similar coloration. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna come back here later, because we're not strong enough to beat him yet. This is one of the long brothers. Yeah, there is a dragon that is pure white later on. But I don't think it's the same dragon. We might have to check its name. It might be. It might be. The third level has a pure white dragon. So maybe. 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 I don't know. Maybe.
Must his head be hung for all to see? For what deed must the waters they go and roam free?
There we go.
For what deed must all matters not known how to be? For what deed must mercy's hand so woe?
Unfortunately, friendships don't mean much after 500 years. There we go. I haven't even been alive for 500 years. We actually celebrated my birthday a couple of months ago. You can go check out that stream. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Sure, go ahead. I'm always willing to listen. Rest. Village entrance. Actually, we could probably just... no, we can... Did we ever kill that guy? I'm not sure we did. I'll go and murder him now, then. I'll go and kill him now. Yes. I do... Oh, by the way, speaking of Journey to the West, if I die 100 times in this and have to record one of the 7 books as an audiobook, I'm going to leave in all bloopers and everything of me fucking up. So if I mispronounce a word and then have to repronounce it, I'll leave that in. I'll leave it all in. Okay. Okay, yeah. Everything's taken care of over here. We can't get over there yet, can we? Can you hop from there? I think you can. Let me go. Yeah, I know. That was part of, I believe... I don't think that was the White Bone Spirit, but it might have been, because the White Bone Spirit was the one well renowned for doing that. I know that was early as well. I think that was the 3rd book, I want to say. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that was the 3rd book. We are now meditating. Yeah, that was the one who poisoned the rice. I forget the name of the one who did the whole, like, massive transformation bit, because it was, I believe it was a child dangling from, I want to say, a bush or a tree? Something like that. It was either like a bush or a tree. Yeah, it was a tree. I forget what kind of tree. They actually say what kind of tree it was in the book itself. But I don't remember. I don't remember what kind of tree it was.
That will be your doom.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do like that combo. That's very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. I love it. It was a tree. I forget what tree, though. I forget what kind of tree it was. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna have a couple boss fights. This next section of this stream is just gonna be like a boss rush, basically. It's just gonna be a boss rush. Because there are going to be, I think, like 8 or 9 bosses that are just gonna crowd us pretty quickly within the next few minutes. I know it's 7. It's 7. 7 bosses. And if you include many bosses, of course. This next section is just filled with boss after boss after boss after boss. First, we'll be taking on the Mother of Stones. After the Mother of Stones, we'll be taking on the not the Mad Tiger. It's the Stone Merchant. We'll be taking on the Stone Merchant after that. He's really easy. Damn. It's only chapter 3 and we've already died 13 times, which is kind of sad. This guy is actually one of the only variants of his type in the entire game. That guy is an enemy type that doesn't wield a shield, while every other enemy type of his type, except for one other person, wields a shield. Three, four, 5. Smack. Whoa. There we go. And then these things, I have no idea what the fuck they are. They can really only do ranged attacks, so. Yeah, finding a specific character like that's gonna be hard. Finding a specific character like that's gonna be really hard. You're not gonna be able to do that without like digging into like the specifics of the wiki and reading a bunch of passages. Nice seeds on the first go. That's an enemy, by the way. That rock right there. Oh, I didn't know he had line of sight on me. There's the second one. So these things are pretty deadly. They're like little barb attacks he just did there. They hit pretty hard. And they track to you like a bunch of bullets. Huh? Okay. Never mind. They track to you like a bunch of bullets. So it's going to be pretty hard to get to avoid them. That was the enemy that killed me the most in this area when I first played through this. Okay, level 27. Max level is, I believe, 316, which is funny. Oh my god, that actually hit me. There you go. See, the guy at the front was an anomaly because every other one of these guys has a shield. Except for this one. Except for that one. And here's the other one. Oh! Yeah, I was hoping that would actually fucking work. inspired. That would be good. Although, especially from this mythology, there are a lot of weapons that wouldn't really work too well. Especially in like a D&D 5e setting. I've actually done the math before. By the rules of D&D and how large objects work, Sun Wukong staff would be doing... See, okay, so it's a gigantic object, right? It's a gigantic object, so that means it is 4 times oversized. So it's a max oversized quarterstaff. It's a D8 when wielded with 2 hands. It's a D8 when wielded with 2 hands. And that quarterstaff would do, because it is so heavy, the max weight, right? But that really doesn't matter. In D&D 5e, materials are not actually, like, important. I don't think there's anything in the entire system that, other than armor class of objects, I think, that matters its material. God, that combo is difficult to avoid. Oh. Yeah, I think that's about it. Like, there are some monsters, I think elementals, it also matters. But there are some monsters that do something, and then there's like the armor class system on objects, which is not really important unless you're attacking like a specific structure. Plus, most of the DMs just kind of wing it anyways. But yeah, unless you're talking about like the armor class of a specific structure, so it would do 24. It would do 24 D10 plus 5 D8 damage, which is insane. Because the max weight damage is 24 D10, and then 5 D8 would just, that's an insane number. That is just an insane number. It would also require you to have a very specific setup to even use it, because it's a 4 times oversized weapon, and you can only use weapons of equal level to your, equal size to your own. You would have to be a giant barbarian in your level 17 rage with... Yeah, sure, like, you can get ridiculous if you want to, but I hate getting super ridiculous in my campaigns. I always try and keep things balanced. I usually find the players like it more like that. I always try and keep the players under tight constraints and keep combat super deadly. I don't think I've ever had an encounter that wasn't deadly. Because a lot of the encounters or the game are super boring. So, you know, what does it matter really? There we go. I think the staff itself is called Jingu Bang, or Ryuku Jingu Bang. I feel like most players don't even care about strategy, though. Strategy is not something that comes up in most campaigns. You kind of have to force it. You kind of have to force strategy, or players are not going to care about it. Because the thing is, like, 5e overloads a lot of classes from the start. Unless you're a fucking monk, which you're just... Basically, from level 5, you're kind of poor. From before level 5, you're kind of poor and you have no good abilities, except for you can make a couple more attacks, that's it. If you have, like, Action Surge, sure, you can make, like, 5 attacks at level fucking 2. Not 2, level 5. But it doesn't really matter, right? Because it's still pretty shitty. Because if you're a monk, pretty easy to kill a player with a goblin. Goblins are an amazing horde type enemy, right? Not only that, many people don't know just how powerful they are. They have, hobgoblins have around like 20 health or so. 20 to 14 health, which is a lot when there can be so many of them. And the best part is they're small creatures, usually. Huh? I don't even remember that guy being there. Usually small creatures. Which means more of them can fit in one space. Normally, you can only have 8 creatures attacking a player at once. That's just how space works, right? You can only have 8 creatures attacking a player at once. With a goblin, however, you can have 14 attacking a player simultaneously, which is a really good number. I hear people talking in my living room for some reason. And I am still fucking poisoned. Oh yeah, there's a new shrine right out here. Thunderwave. I don't think I've killed a player with a goblin too often. I rarely use goblins late game though. It's kind of boring. Although I know some DMs use them as minions late game, and I think fuck. What is it? I want to say it's... Fuck, I don't even know. What module is it? I'm trying to think of a module. There's actually a module that has a level 15 party fight a single goblin as a boss. I don't remember what module it is though. Help me out here. It's a specific D&D 5e module. It's a single goblin with a whole bunch of... Ah, fuck. Hold on. Let me go get it real quick. Where is it? Hold on. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Is it this? Yeah, here it is. I think it's this one. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it is this one. I'm almost certain it is this one. Ah, here it is, yes. Yeah, I was right. It is. Okay. It is... Yeah, it's a deep goblin. It's a single deep goblin. Suggested level for the party at the time is 7. It's Out of the Abyss. I knew it was one of the modules. It's Out of the Abyss. It's a deep goblin. The Pudding King. That's what it was. I knew it had to be one of those. It's the Pudding King, is what I was thinking of. The Pudding King is a level 7 to 9 encounter. It's a single. It is a single goblin, but it's a pretty. It's like a big boss fight, right? Like I can literally hold it. It's a big boss fight. It's like a big encounter. And what it is it is a boss fight with a goblin that has the backup of one of each kind of ooze. It's one of each kind of ooze. Yeah. That's what it is. It's one of each kind of ooze, and they have like semi-good stats. They have like lair actions and stuff. Thing is, I don't think anyone's ever gonna like use it, because Out of the Abyss is pretty much used for just like the demon lords. When was the last time you heard anyone talking about any other fighting Out of the Abyss except for the demon lords? Wow. He should have died there. Didn't think he wouldn't. Let's use our stuff to level up real quick. Okay, let's try that again. Bing. Let's use our stuff to level up. Yes, okay. This right here is what we want. Yes. Okay. That'll help out a lot. That means that we can do this. Which is amazing. That's so good. That'll help us just consistently get damage on them. Also, if I keep struggling with this, I'm gonna go back into the first area and buy that item. What's up? Nothing much. Nothing much. Stream is going pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I don't stream daily, but I stream 4 days a week. But I upload a lot of videos on YouTube. Oh yeah, this one is just dead afterwards. Nope, no need. I'm an artist too. What was I saying? Yeah, so Out of the Abyss, you're never going to fight anything. Like, you're never going to talk about anything that's like a demon lord of some sort, right? Because, like, I mean, come on. It's what you're here for. It's what you're playing Out of the Abyss for. I know that some parties try to prevent the demons, like a fight with the demons in general. I know my party probably would. But every party's different. But I know my party would. No need. I don't need any professional help. Let's get rid of it. This one doesn't respawn, by the way. This one doesn't respawn. You can see the flames around his body. That means it doesn't respawn. Alrighty then. So this will refill our gourd to full. I don't think it'll do anything else for us. But I know it'll refill our gourd to full and give us the spirit. That spirit really doesn't do anything though. Pick up that will. Can't I gotta lean? Yeah, okay, we're at full health. Cannot see shit. Using mending and regeneration. I think there's actually a thing for that in Tasha's guide. So here's the thing we have to attack. We want to hit it with a big strike first. There we go. For some reason this ignores that damage. I don't know why. There we go. And now these guys will start waking up. I think we have to fight 2 of them at a time. Cool. Then we get another strike in, and then 2 more of them will pop up. Wondering why we're doing this? It's a cryptic tale or something, I don't know, but basically, the guy outside who we just talked to, there was a rock, he wants this shit. I think there is actually something for, like, extra limbs in Tasha's guide. Don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain that is a thing, or I might be thinking of the Witcher book. Damn, I took out both of them with that. I might be thinking of the Witcher. Oh, I fucking heard it coming as well. I fucking heard it coming. I heard him lift his fucking head out of the ground, and I knew that he had to be coming at me. Thing is, my sound is on a 2-second delay, so I couldn't actually hear the attack coming. Damn, I am really good at these games. There we go. Alright. Stone essence. Very cool. I mean, that would be nice, especially because that creature, I don't think it can actually die. I'm pretty sure it regenerates if you don't kill it properly. I think, at least. It might be a thing. I remember specifically reading something about that in its fucking rules. Alright, now that we have this stone, we can go over here and we can give it to the guy properly. Keep in mind, streams from now on will be 2 hours and 30 minutes. So the stream has about an hour and 42 minutes left. Let me let the cat out real quick. Alright. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's about what I thought. I'm pretty sure same thing with devils, I believe. I believe devils do the same thing. It's been a while since I read any of that stuff, but I believe that is the case. Alrighty then. So we want to jump down here. We could have just jumped over there, but oh my god, he can actually leap over that. I didn't think he would detect me. We need to increase that thing's power. Okay. Yeah, this thing will not move anymore. I suppose it is strange how, like, the devils themselves are a very odd concept, especially with their leader being who it is. But I find that it makes sense, right? The lower you go in Bator, the less civilized the devils become. Because the first few layers actually have proper civilization on them, right? They have actual civilization like the brass city and such. But as you go lower, things slowly get worse. Until you get to like the serpent-shaped caverns and everything far down below. All except for the first layer, yeah. First layer is also a very highly contended point. Damn, son! fucking obliterated, I guess. Damn. First layer is also a very highly contended point, as it's switched masters, I believe, 3 times.
I finally got my hands on the treasure.
Here's our second boss right here.
Why are you still here, eh? You ain't expecting us back, are you? Be gone, you... Get lost.
Whoa. He's not exactly powerful, as you can see. There we go. All right.
Oh, you got me skull! Mercy! Mercy! Mercy!
Oh my god, someone's calling my name. Hold on. Yes, I did know that. I've read a lot of her lore. I did a very long module of hers one time. It's very nice. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. It's always something, eh, chat? It's always something. It's always something. That is a good point. Those are her eldest children. But honestly, dragon morality is so beyond our own. It doesn't even matter. Alright, and we get his ability here. We get his transformation.
Yeah, you expecting another treasure, are you? You wicked twerp. But I'd come back late.
Okay. Now he is going to sell us a very important item, so we need to get back to a shrine as soon as possible and then immediately come back here. I was in the air, so it wouldn't let me use it. There we go. 14 deaths thus far. We're doing pretty good, honestly. Would have liked to have sub 10 by chapter 2, but whatever. I like to have sub 25 by chapter 3. That would be good. That's our current goal. This is kinda easy, actually. I'm surprised by how well I'm doing, considering I'm playing with a massive delay. My instincts can just tell me when to do things, I suppose. There we go. Hello, sir. Now he will sell us.
Guaranteed to please.
That's a whole, like, I believe that's actually, I forget where that is. That's a whole, like, little, what does that do? Increases will gain, we don't need that. But he will sell us. There it is. The Sobering Stone, we need one of these. So this is used for a side quest we're going to do here in a little bit. We also want to buy this. And this. There you go. Yeah, most DMs don't really do stuff like that though, right? I know, like, as a DM, my primary weakness is actually giving the players rewards for what they're doing. Not like special items or anything. Damn, yeah, you get stun locked if you get hit by that. I give my players plenty of, like, magical items and such. But the issue I have is I don't really give my players any kind of currency. Currency is actually a really big thing. I don't know if you do that, Draco, but I find that I use currency a lot in my campaigns. It's a big thing, and my players constantly fucking complain about it, though, right? It is a, like, constant thing that my players will complain about, that they don't have, like, enough money to buy any of the good stuff. Ow. Ah, sorry. Ow. Okay, brew. To, like, lean a certain way so I can see these. Retrieve spirits, yes. Medicine. There we go. But yeah, I don't really know too much about that kind of stuff, though. This will slowly recover health, and then, yeah, we don't need that. But we do want this. Iron pellets are okay. Yeah, that's like a difference in how we DM, right? Because a certain point in most campaigns, I find, players will just have enough money to purchase whatever they want, right? They'll just have enough money to purchase anything that they wanted to buy. But I try and make shops, like, worth it. I try and make shops, like, worth it. A good example is in the Naruto campaign I'm doing with my players. Cybernetics are, like, a big thing. Like, you can get cybernetics that really help you out. And they are buying them from a company known as Cyberdrap Industries. So they're pretty good, and some of them can be like late game increases and upgrades. And the players, I like to see, like, the players will actually, like, be wise with their money and kind of spend it in a very wise manner. Currently right now they're trying to make investments because they just got to own a pretty big piece of land. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing when it happens. They just, so, one of the players stole a weapon from one of the mini-bosses, right? One of the players stole a weapon from a mini-boss. And he ended up selling it. He sold it to a pretty wealthy landowner who ended up giving it to him and ended up, giving about 10 acres. I think it's actually somewhere around 20 acres of a land to him. And they're trying to make an investment now of how much would it take to like produce like a mining company out there, because I have like a mining chart that I use in case the players want to go like mining or anything. And the biggest issue they're having right now is it's just a lot of money they got to sink into it as an investment, because they have to build a road out there, and they were thinking of ways to get around building a road, including just using a plane to fly all of their workers out there.
For what deed must his head
That was one of the things they were thinking about doing, because they own a plane. That's the issue. Where it is, there's not really anything like that. It's also in like a tundra. It's, if you don't know, it's in the land of iron within the Naruto world, which is like a frozen tundra. It's basically like northern Canada. But it's still untouched land, right? The land has never been touched before, and it's more than 20 acres. So they're trying to like piece everything together now. And it's mostly inhospitable land for a majority of the year. Oh, damn. I didn't think he would do that. I thought he would do that. Damn, I always get hit by that. That's so dumb. There we go. Well, that was a weird fight. Okay. Sorry, I had to concentrate on that. That was very strange. Yeah, God, I cannot get around that. That's just an it just makes me so angry that I lose my fucking... Fuck, I fucking hate fighting those guys. That fucking shield is irritating as fuck. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I had to go to the thingy. So we gotta collect these Buddhist eyes around the place. You'll see what I mean in a second. But they're only hiring workers that don't have any relatives. They're specifically hiring from a company called Made for You, which is a company made of basically professional assassins and workers who all have the inability to have children, and are also in a contract not to have a spouse or any sort of family. They're really expensive assassins, but they're thinking about using them on that because they also need less food and less sleep and less water to survive, thanks to an ability that they all have from their training as a maid. Ah, what the fuck? I don't remember this thing being here. That's one of the big investments. That's why they were trying to skip on the road as well, because their primary workforce is going to be so expensive. Ooh, come on. Why do you take so long to fucking die? Okay. Good thing they're too big to fit in here. They want their primary workforce to be mostly made of these assassins, so they can just work basically 24/7. But those assassins are really expensive. They all come from the same damn company. They're going to provide that themselves. One of them has decided, like, after the current arc, where they're going through, like, a big war right now, after the current arc, one of them is just going to permanently move out there and permanently be, like, a guard for the place and provide anything they might need. Yeah, that's the primary issue. The road and, like, housing is the thing they're trying to cut back the most on, because that's the thing they need the most, and that's the thing that costs the most. They know what they're going to do for the housing to at least save money, but the road is what's really fucking them up, because that's just frozen tundra that you have to dig through. They just have to dig through it for a while. And keep in mind, it's like the nearest road that it can be connected to is 70 miles away. And getting the supplies out there for the houses and for the buildings is going to be so difficult for them. That's not really the issue. The ice will just always come back, right? The ice will just always come back. The issue is when ground is frozen like that, it takes forever to be able to get through. Because the ground itself is the issue. It's all frozen and still, and there's a whole bunch of groundwater that's probably frozen inside of it as well. Their plan was, what they were going to do is they were going to commit a form of fraud. What the fuck? I rarely see them do that little jump attack he did there. See how he slid forwards? I don't see them do that too often. Their idea right now is what they're going to do is they're going to create a company within the Land of Jungle. And it's going to be based out of the Land of Jungle, so they don't have to pay any fees from the Land of Fire. And then they're going to trade with a shell company that they make in the Land of Fire to avoid fees from the Land of Fire through their tariffs from the Land of Jungle. And then, through that, they're going to make a separate company in the Land of Iron and take advantage of the good relation between the Land of Iron, the Land of Jungle, and the Land of Earth, and the trans-Earthian big-ass fucking railway that cuts through the Land of Earth to ship their materials to the Land of Fire to sell them. It's technically a form of fraud by the Land of Fire's laws, because the Land of Fire is so powerful it basically enforces its own laws on other countries. But yeah, that's kind of their plan. But the thing is, that fucking piece of land they own is just so far out there that they can just... It's really hard to get any good supplies to. For the They already have that. They already have the gear. They bought that in advance. I see them do that attack so rarely. They bought all the gear in advance. Keeping the workers warm, that's not going to be too much of an issue, because I did look this up, and places underground usually stay at a level temperature all year round. A cave will only drop about 10 to 12 degrees. See, an average cave's temperature is about 52 degrees, depending on how far it is from the surface. And it'll only drop about 10 to 12 degrees in the winter. They actually stay, it's not warm, it's still like in the 30s, but it's not, it can't go to below a certain amount. It's actually, if you know the game The Long Dark, I think the next eye piece is over here. If you know the game The Long Dark, that's why it's so good. Yeah, they already have stuff for that. Like, they bought all of the mining gear and stuff ahead of time, because they wanted to do some mining in a different area already. So they already have all of this in, like, equipment. The issue is, like, building the houses and getting it all out there. Also, heating the houses, because that's going to be a bit of an issue. Sure, they have, like, modern technology and stuff. It's not good. Okay, yeah, the next eyepiece is up here. We need... So we have 3 of them. We need this one and one more. There it is. Let me go let the dog out real quick. Right after I collect this. But give me your opinion. What do you think they should do? And then I'll be right back. Let me let the dog out. All right. The general supplies. Yeah, that's another one of the issues. Like I said, housing and everything. Just getting supplies out there to build, like, the housing and everything is the issue. Thing is, those robots are way too expensive. Way too expensive. They'd never be able to afford them. That's why they wanted to use the assassins, because they're much cheaper. Or, like, a fully autonomous robot like that is really, really expensive. Even, like, non-autonomous ones that are just, like, workers, they'd never be able to afford that with the money they got. Robots in Naruto are, like, super high-tech technology for Naruto. Really high-tech stuff. Even 150 years later, which is when the campaign takes place. That's kinda what they got already. That might be a plan they could do. So they, the leader of... that fucking eyepiece is around here somewhere, I know that. Where is it? The last one is around here. Oh no, it's just this that's around here. So, the leader of Cyberdrop, which is the company they get all their, like, prosthetic limbs and everything from, they actually know their leader. It is a woman by the name of Luna, and they know her quite well. Quite well. She actually has, like, a bit of a risque fascination with an NPC that follows the group around. So, they know her quite well, so that might be an option they could do. Be a bit difficult, though. Luna is not exactly a... the type to... They actually met her under pretty funny circumstances as well. And we had a... So they ended up going to the Land of Moons, which, if you don't know, in the Naruto world is like a big fucking... It's like a big casino place. It's not even a casino, it's like a big tourist attraction area. Where the fuck is this last eyepiece? I always forget where this one is specifically. I have 4, right? Let me check. No, I have all 6. Okay. Huh. Okay. Let me go do that then. She'd probably have to make some, like, cheaper robots for them. That could be an option they do. Okay, I'm pretty sure you just need the 6. Yeah. Alright, here. This is a secret boss we're unlocking. We got a boss to fight the boss. Maybe. That might be a bit too expensive. Refining metals is something that they might not want to do. Technically, in the land they're in, that is a highly regulated business, but they might end up dedicating to it. They were thinking about doing something similar, turning it into refined metals early. Whoop! However, They might not end up doing that. I don't really know what they're going to do with that. Damn. Man, he is kicking his ass. Oh. Oh. I know for a fact they don't want to dedicate too much money to this. They want to do it in the cheapest way possible. Not necessarily. Well, oh, that's the kill animation right there. Yeah. Okay. Not necessarily. Where they are, it actually sells for a good bit more in specific locations. A fully refined ore is like refined metal and steel is actually pretty common nowadays. Unrefined ore, somewhat rare because of a certain circumstance. There is a big ass war going on right now. And metal, the war is pretty big, yes, but things are not being rationed, right? Metal is not being rationed. There's no rations. There's no... It's a modern society, so there's no, like, need for rationing. But a lot of places within the Land of Earth and the Land of Iron, which are the places which produce the most, well, obviously, minerals and metal, are actually being destroyed because of this war, which means most of the mines are down. So I'm giving their unrefined ore a little bit of an increase. Plus, there's certain regulations they have to apply by to make unrefined ore within the land. Oh, sorry, refined ore within the Land of Iron. Because the Land of Iron has very tight regulations on that, because obviously it is the Land of Iron. It's their main produce, it's their main export. Keep in mind, it's not really quite a post-scarcity society, but it's a 150 years in after modern society. Because in Borto, they just have like modern stuff. They have like actual modern equipment and such. They have like fucking computers and shit. It's not quite post-scarcity, but it is slightly better than our own society. Yeah, plus, there might not even be a world for them to sell any of this in anyways, pretty soon. Yeah, that's the issue. It's going to be a massive investment for a profit way down the line. That's the main issue they're having with it. That's why they've been trying to save so much money by cutting so many corners with this. Another idea they had was, like, you know, maybe like bumping up the... I just need some will for that, that's it. Okay, we can go and do that then. Maybe, oh no, let me sell all this real quick. There we go. There we go, nice. Another thought they were thinking is maybe they could... Do I have everything for that? Yes, I do. Okay, we can definitely do that then. Yeah, there we go. Good armor. Just need a little bit more will. Another idea they were having is maybe they could connect the massive train line. That's the issue. That's like one of the issues, right? Hold on, I have to sneeze. Never mind, I held it back. They're trying to sell it down line to a country that would work, right? They're trying to sell it down this massive train line to a country that would do that. Because the current country, the Land of Iron, the Land of Earth, have lost most of their ability to produce raw materials thanks to the war. And are out of a good few leadership positions as well. That's the issue. That's what they're trying to take advantage of here. But the thing is that the investment they need to do that is so high just to sell it to another country entirely. It's very difficult. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Well, actually, you know what I'll do? Hold on. Pause the stream because we got plenty of time here. Give me a sec. I'll actually show you what I mean. I have the map on Roll20. Let me pull that up real quick. Let me pull this up. Okay, here we go. So, can you see this map here? Can you see the map? So here's the issue, right? So this war is most of this entire continent. That's most of the entire world. The war has spanned... I'll literally just circle the area that all the fighting is in. That's the area that the war has kind of affected. Maybe not so much on the islands over here, but it's this massive circle. They're fighting throughout this entire place, especially in this sort of Mediterranean-esque area. The Land of Earth and the Land of Iron are the main exports of refined and unrefined ore, right? The leader of the Land of Iron is the one who gave them this property, and it is... Keep in mind, every single one of these squares is 60 miles. That property is right here. It's right there. That property is right there. This big-ass line that cuts through the map, that is the big-ass fucking train line that runs through it. That is a massive train line that millions of pounds of rock and stone and refined metal goes down every single day. It's one of the only train lines in the world that is still working as well, that isn't completely destroyed. Their plan is to quickly build an iron mine out here and ship it down this line. It's just those 70 miles have really been hurting them. So what they were going to do is... There we go. What they were going to do is they were going to build this up here and start a company in the Land of Jungle right here. Because they actually know the leader to the Land of Jungle as well. They've talked to them only occasionally, but they know her niece. They know his niece, the leader of the Land of Jungle. They know his niece. She's part of the party. So they're going to start a company in here and have a small shell company in here so they can export and import into the Land of Fire really easily. And then have another dummy company up here just producing a bunch of material and shipping it down line to a country that would need it, like the Land of Fire, because keep in mind the Land of Wind is attacking the Land of Fire and the Land of Rivers and all the other surrounding nations. That's their idea. To basically take advantage of the one thing that works in the war. It's just getting a place out here is so difficult. Not only that, Luna, right? What you had said before. Luna all the way down here. Luna lives in the land of moons. And keep in mind, there's only three party members. So they planned on one of them to stay up here, one of them to stay in the land of jungle, and the last one to be down the land of moons, dealing with the super rich and powerful. That's their plan. It's quite funny, I know, but that's their idea. It's something else. Also, if you're wondering what that big red circle is, this is a satellite that they have procured off of one of the land leaders. So that's the full story. I know, but they still want to do it, and I won't stop them. I think in the long run, it might work out if they come into, like, a lot of money very quickly, right? If they come into a lot of money very quickly, which is what they're hoping, because they're trying to find what is basically a treasure right now, a treasure with a lot of money in it. A treasure that is worth a lot of money, and they're hoping that whatever they get from this treasure, they can reinvest in that mine and other properties to begin selling, like, goods and services and such. That's what they kind of wanted to start doing. I think they're just going to sink a bunch of money into it, just to have passive income in the future. I don't know why they would want to do that. And they could just use the money on so many different things. No. It wouldn't be. Quite frankly, if they end up actually finding that treasure, I doubt they fucking will, but if they end up actually finding that treasure, the land that is in would be too scared of them and what power that treasure has to tax them. I don't want to spoil anything, because I might end up doing it on stream eventually. But I think we're good. Yeah, there's nothing else around here. Let's go to the Tiger Temple. But that's why they're so desperate to find this treasure and the money that comes with it. Because they know that no one can really stop them from having it all, if someone eventually gets that. It's a very powerful treasure. It is basically an end-game item combined with some very valuable materials. It's incredibly powerful. That's why so many countries and companies and people around the world are so desperate to find this treasure. Because whoever finds it basically gets to rule a large section of whatever company or country they want. That's the entire, like, first plot of the campaign, is finding this treasure and trying to get it. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. It might be. It might be. But yeah. I forgot about this fucking asshole. He's got the ability to clone himself. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I said as well. Wouldn't they be better off doing something else? They're thinking of starting like some tech company nonsense in the land of jungle as well. Sorry, not tech, food, like a food export. I honestly... what the fuck was that? Something just fucking bit me, what the hell? I honestly think they're probably going to rely on that for a while. Also, keep in mind, This isn't the whole group doing it. This whole time I've kind of put into the perspective of the whole group doing this. This isn't actually a decision of the whole group. That mine idea is the decision of one of the 3 players that he is doing by himself, which I find quite funny. They were thinking about that because they do have connections to one of the larger... Oh, got a stamina upgrade. Oh, sorry, a mana upgrade. Nice. But they do have connections to one of the larger companies in the world when it comes to pharmaceuticals. But they don't entirely trust him. They don't entirely trust him because he's part of Orochimaru's lineage, and they all are Uchiha. They ended up taking the same role because they decided to be siblings, and they rolled Uchiha. They could have either been, I think it was the Kaguya clan or Uchiha, and they ended up taking Uchiha. So they don't trust him entirely, but my motherfuck. Oh, never mind. They don't trust him entirely, but that's something they might do. I don't know. But yeah, it's just one player trying to do that. This is really weird.
Easy, easy.
Okay, so if you were in this situation, let's put you in here real quick, right? Say you were in this situation, you got this treasure, and let's say it gives you, 150 million yen, which is a pretty good amount, almost $250 million.
This befits you grandly. Aye, luckily I've kept it close for its rightful owner.
That might work. They haven't really thought about that yet. They haven't really thought about getting something like that. But you now have Pluck of Many, which is amazing. We're going to be using that a lot, by the way. They haven't really thought about doing something like that yet. That's not something they thought about. Let's say you were in this situation, you had that land, you had these connections, you had 150 million yen, which is a lot. What would you do? Take your time to think about it. Ugh. Okay, let me level up real quick while you're thinking. Also, let me cultivate this spirit a bit more. Ah, damn, I still need a little bit more will. Oh yeah, everything looks good there. We can go into thrust stance. Go to deadly dance. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Then we can go over here. How many points do we got left? Well, let's find out. Okay, we have one more point left. That. Many different companies. Maybe. I mean, they certainly are in a good position to do that. Oh, that's actually an issue. I can't actually see what stance I'm in. Okay. I never thought about that. Okay. Alright, moving on. This is where the boss is, by the way, through that door. We're gonna go and get the key for it now. The leverages the personal laws. Company I own. Could be good. This is more of a slower investment instead of just trying to immediately produce resources. It's a slower investment for other companies as well. The issue is the idea of majority loan isn't a thing, like a majority share. That's not actually a thing. Hold on, give me a sec. This is a really hard boss. I kind of forgot he existed now. I'm panicking. He gives you a special poison status effect. What is he doing? I'll explain more in a second. Give me a sec. This is, what the fuck was that damage? Holy shit. Holy fuck. What? How is he attacking me? There. Fucking hell's bells. Pluck of many. What? I died from the poison. Damn. Let me run to the bathroom real quick and I'll explain. Sorry about that, I had to take a piss. The issue is that the primary shareholder doesn't make the decisions in any company. It's not actually a thing within the Naruto world. The Naruto world, for its companies, is almost like a feudal system. Which makes sense considering it is the ninja world. We see that, like, I think this is mostly in Boruto, because, like, fucking, the original series of Naruto, and hell, even Shippuden doesn't really have any business side of this, but we see that the primary, primary shareholders make no decisions. It's like a feudal system where the company is always inherited by someone. I don't want to dodge that. That is true. Whatever kings are left after the war, that is, but that is true. Huh? 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 That fucking missed him? As an example for the federal system used for business. Yeah, I know. I hear about it all the time. One of my players works in that kind of stuff. He actually is going to college for that kind of stuff right now. And my fucking foot is asleep. Hold on. Okay. Let's continue. I am bloody red and bleeding. Actually, we have some upgrades we have to get to. Follow me, Draco. Let's get to some upgrades, shall we? Some very important upgrades. Because we have enough stuff to upgrade. A lot of important stuff. To Blackwind Mountain. To this monkey, whose name I constantly forget. Oh... Ooh. Maybe one day, you know what I'll do one day? I'll do like a special stream where I just review all the stuff that's going on in my personal campaigns. And just show you guys all the maps for everything. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Okay, hello sir, can I have some stuff? Upgrade drinks. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. There we go, that's what I like to see. 5-year-old coconut wine. Upgrade gourd. Upgrade this. Nice. Alright, now that we have upgraded all the really important stuff. The next awakened wine worm we get, or the next two, we're going to be using on that to get another slot. That's actually something they were already considering doing, but they weren't so sure about it. The Land of Jungle is the perfect place to do that, as they've discovered. That's actually the perfect place to do that as well. The Land of Jungle is... The reason they wanted to start their company in the Land of Jungle is the Land of Jungle, besides like physical restrictions of space, it doesn't actually have too many restrictions on almost anything else, right? Almost anything. They don't actually, like, hell, they don't even, like, monitor workers' unions. Or anything like that. They don't monitor that stuff. Hell, most drugs, which would be considered illegal in all other countries, are perfectly legal in the Land of Jungle. Including stuff like Molly and such. So that's why they want to do it. That's the perfect place to do that. That is the perfect place to do that. The land of jungle is also known for its food and possible a little bit of its like medical export. I'll share that idea with them. There we go. There we go. Alright, there it is. God, these little guys are hard to see. I believe that's an enemy to our right. I'm pretty sure this guy is alive. Yes, he will also come out of the ground swinging. I forgot about that ability he has. There we go. Credit union, that would be pretty good. Grab this. Oh. Across the world. Wouldn't be that wide of an influence. Because there is a... I mean, hell, although it is the land of rice. Sorry, I was thinking about something there. Issue with the land of jungle is other than their main exports, they don't actually have much else there. It's just a really good place to get stuff started. The land of rice would be your big issue there, although the land of rice doesn't have really much of a government. There are multiple companies trying to take over the land of rice right now as well, through militaristic action. So that would be pretty good. Land of jungle is just a little bit too small to do that stuff from. Could be pretty good. Like really late game. Whoop. I hate those things, they're way too fast. There we go. Yeah, I mean that would certainly work so long as no one gets on you for it. What the hell? I don't even remember this guy being here either. Another ginseng monster. I don't remember where most of these guys are. That's the issue, right? That might take longer than you think. So the land of rice, there's like a really big... So there's 4 primary companies right now trying to take over the land of rice. There is 4 really big ones, and 3 of those 4 are... One of them is a pharmaceutical and food production company, and the other 2 are food production companies, and the last one is a mercenary group that are trying to take over this. However, the issue is, the reason they haven't yet is not because they're like all infighting. It's because the land of rice, their leader is an incredibly powerful shinobi that can do like Minato level crazy shit. And like make entire civilizations disappear in a night kind of shit. So people have started to back off because of that. That's the main issue. That's why that country hasn't been taken over yet. Oh, I did not know this leads here. Okay. The players actually want to work with that guy from the Land of Rice to see what they can get from him. And maybe form an alliance between him, them, and the mercenary group, because the mercenary group seems the more rational out of the 4 companies trying to get in on its land. That's a whole situation, though. That's a whole, like, side quest situation. Going into the last 34 minutes of the stream here. That wouldn't matter too much, especially now. Once again, you'd have to make it a very slow process. That's also another issue. The Land of Jungle really wouldn't do much there. The Land of Jungle would just kind of cut ties entirely. Honestly, like, corporate wars are like a thing, obviously. It's 150 years past modern times. What do I do now? Oh yeah, the fucking Tiger Temple. That's right. I gotta go to the fucking Tiger Temple. I fucking hate this place so much. That's like the issue. Yeah, but the land... that's a hard one. That's a hard one. It really depends, like, if the Hokage lives through the war, because the Hokage is very... The current Hokage is very... She's an asshole. She's like an actual straight-up asshole. She's not like a destructive maniac, but she's just straight-up asshole. Like, she would... Even with, like, a friendly relationship, she would definitely just actually just... say go fuck yourself. But if there's a new Hokage, yeah, that would definitely work. The issue is with getting rid of the current Hokage. That's difficult. Because in the end of the day, the Fire's Daimyo is dead. Like, there's no Fire Daimyo anymore. It is gone. It does not exist anymore. The Hokage position has ultimate power now that the war has happened. That depends on, like, stuff in campaign. Now we're getting into stuff that I can't really tell you what would happen because fucking... I have no idea myself. It hasn't happened yet. But yeah, the Hokage has actually been a bit of an issue for the players, funnily enough. You were running into the same problem they have. The Hokage, the way she does things is very strict and destructive, and she's very... She doesn't care about others, basically, but the thing is she's been one of the most successful Hokage of all time. Including, depending on how the war goes, winning the war within like a couple months, when it believed it would be a couple of years. That's the issue. There's always someone, isn't there? There's always someone. Yeah. That would certainly help. I don't know how the Hokage would react there. I'm thinking about her, like, character as a whole. Because at the end of the day, she has ultimate power, and she cares nothing for what the people say. That would actually help. That would help sway her opinion. She's a very numbersy person. She's also very violent and well known for destruction, but not outright destroying everything. There's always someone who gets in... Oh, shit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Someone's calling my name. I'll be right back. God damn it, I always gotta get up and leave the stream. 30 minutes left in stream. Let's make it a good one. Okay. Whoops. Ah. Their asshole leader. Their asshole leader. They would much rather have the Hokage than someone who helped them. Yes, the Hokage is destructive and scary. But in the end of the day, she has a much more, first of all, fear and respect in the land of fire than most other people. Also, I mean, I guess you can leverage like sake. That's getting into like a different side quest entirely though, but the Hokage has like family issues currently. She's also the last Uzumaki. Technically, there is one other Uzumaki, but she ended up starting her own clan, so she's no longer an Uzumaki. She no longer has the Uzumaki name. She's also the last Uzumaki, which does give her a modicum of respect. You need to do it very slowly, right? If you wanted to, like, get rid of the Hokage and get the people's side, like, get the people on your side, you need to do it very slowly, because the Hokage has a lot of respect and a lot of fear for her. It's hard to say. Maybe I'll, like I said, maybe I'll do this campaign with some of my viewers in about a year or so. I have been shot. Who the fuck did that? Now, I know for a fact that they wouldn't, you guys wouldn't even, like, if you guys play this game, there mightn't even be, like, a war. The campaign is so modular that so many different things can happen in such a way that you might not even be end up like fighting or even meeting the Hokage in the first place throughout the entire campaign. So much can change. This war is an outcome of multiple different outcomes coming together. Okay, I don't remember where the Tiger Temple is. I believe it is over here. That's the issue with the Land of Fire. They still have very deep traditions. Although the Land of Jungle is still the perfect place to do what you're talking about. While they are mostly, like, separate, they wouldn't help you in any physical occasion or alteration of war. It'll still work. She wouldn't care, though. The people have backlash, just, well, get rid of the people. She's a monster, like I said, but she's a feared and respected one at that. The only way you can really force her to do anything is by physical altercation. If there's an issue, she'll just kill it. That's the kind of person she is, and that's why she's so good in this situation. And that right there is why the players have had such an issue with her. That right there is why the players have had such an issue with her. Because you need, unless you're able to physically overpower her, then you just have to deal with whatever she does. I believe there's a word for those. I think they're called tyrants. Yes, they're called tyrants. Yeah. There's the fucking Tiger Temple. Give me one sec. Let's see here. Do we have anything we need to craft? Let me check real quick. Let me check real quick, Dricko. Let me check real quick. Okay. Alright. That's about what I thought. I also had to make sure chat was actually running. Because I have a little bit of a delay on your chat messages to when I see them in the Twitch chat and when they pop up. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we don't got much. That is probably what you gotta do right there. You gotta, for people like that, you gotta kind of more befriend them than anything. Or at least make good investments with them. Because the thing is, she's not a politician, she's a tyrant that has all the power, and that's why she is a politician. Better than the Land of Wind's leader, though. The reason the Land of Wind is fighting the Land of Fire is not because of something the Hokage did. The Hokage actually, the Hokage is responding to the actions of the Land of Wind's leader. The Land of Wind's leader is committing genocide on the blacks and gays out of political view. Also, anyone who is from the Land of Stone, thanks to political issues between the Land of Stone and the Land of Wind. It's pretty bad. That's another one of the reasons that the economy, certainly. This war, however, is a little bit different. It's also about morals, right? The Land of Fire was technically one of the people who attacked first. The Land of Fire attacked the Land of Wind after they attacked the Land of Rivers. After the Land of Wind attacked the Land of Rivers. Land of Fire is considered the aggressor here. And that's exactly what the players are trying to do, right? They're trying to take advantage of the same thing you were trying to take advantage of. And hold on, let me actually do this real quick. Okay. What is this? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot you actually fucking asked that question. What is the satellite's purpose? That satellite is owned by the Land of Forest, and it is basically a large cameraed satellite. Like Google Maps satellite, basically. It's the only one of its kind that's in the atmosphere thus far, and it's incredibly powerful, but that's all it does. He's the only person that has access to it, and the players, they ended up getting access to it through meeting that guy, through the war, specifically. They ended up doing a whole bunch of side quests to be able to meet a bunch of these important leaders and such. It's kind of what they've been doing, just meeting people.
I just tried those. It's people. Senior. It's the right time now. I just tried those rat guys. It's people.
Why not have...
It's the right time now. I'm taking it.
That's what the players have been doing the entire time. It's actually proved to be quite useful for them. Holy shit. I have no jade on me. Tactical knowledge. That's what they've been doing. It's very useful. I have no jade on me. Hold on, I gotta go pick up some jade. I didn't realize I don't have any jade on me at all. That's so fucking strange. That's so strange. Hold on. I gotta go back to chapter 1 to grab some jade. Hold on. I need some jade lotus. I don't actually have any on me, which is fucking baffles my mind. The fact that I don't have any fucking jade. There's some jade right down through here. How the fuck do I not have jade? So we need to give this guy some jade, right? We need to give him jade so he can then fight his brother. We only got 10 more minutes in the stream. That's... Depends on the issue you're causing, right? She might just take that. That's hard to say. She might just take that and become more directly involved and violent in the war. Sure, it may cost some of the lives of her troops, but it gets rid of an issue in her side. And while she's not a psychopath, she is certainly a sociopath. It really depends. I can't really say. You know, maybe we'll play that campaign together one time. That could be fun. I'll need some other viewers as well. Some other viewers that I can really trust. But that could be fun. Oh shit, there's a fucking shrine right here. I don't know why I didn't take this one. Alright, we got the jade we need. Let's go back to Yellow Ridge and back to the Tiger Temple. It's a temple entrance right here. It's hard to say. I don't really know, Draco. It's hard to negotiate with tyrants, especially ones with so much power. What the players have been thinking of doing is just, well, killing her outright when they get enough power to actually, like, fight her one-on-one. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay, he's already gone. Rebellion? That is certainly true. That is certainly true. Especially after the war, that would be bad, but... honestly, it's hard to say what she would do then. I know it would be violent, whatever it is. She'd probably just take a look at one of the countries that's doing that and either kill its leader or destroy its entire capital to make an example out of them. And if that still doesn't work, if full-on war goes on ahead, well, the Earth is probably going to be a desolate place for a long time. There are very few people which can actually compete with the Hokage, Land of Rice Leader being one of them. That's the issue the players have been having, you see. That's why they've been plotting to kill her for so long. I mean, I don't have to tell you, just by hearing all this, I don't have to tell you that she's a fucking maniac. I'm kind of going to enjoy the fight, though. I'm really looking forward to using her character sheet in a proper fight, because I haven't been able to, right? Obviously. Invest in the Land of Rice. Ain't much to invest in, but I guess that would help, yeah. Land of Rice doesn't really have a government. That's the issue. It's the poorest nation by far ever since Orochimaru abandoned it about 150 years ago. Where do I go now? Oh! That's right. We have to go to, the Rock Rest Flat. Okay, are you ready, Draco? You ready for some seriously crazy crap? Are you ready to actually travel back in time? Are you ready to travel back in time, Draco? Are you ready to travel back in time? Because we're about to do that. We're actually about to travel backwards in time. We're about to travel back in time. After we fight the weirdest warthog of all time. There he is. This isn't the same guy, by the way. This is his brother. This is that guy's brother. See what I mean? Whoa! How does he do that? I have no idea. Whoop! Oh my god, fuck the you, bro. Thrust! Nice. So once we beat him, he will lead us to a portal in time, Samurai Jack style. Kick his ass, there we go. Damn it, he keeps interrupting my last attack. There we go. There we go.
What an excellent fight! The intensity! This is good. You and I should explore that realm together.
Yep. Once again, the issue ain't beating her as well. You know what? If we ever do play the campaign, you'll be able to find out. I won't spoil anything just in case that happens. The Hokage has like a really long backstory. As you can tell, she's one of the remnants of what is basically the main character. She's part of the same character the fucking main character of Naruto is. She's part of the same clan as Naruto. So that's why she's so fucking stubborn and powerful. I wanted to just put a tyrant in the campaign that's just a big issue for the players. So that's why I put her in the campaign. I just wanted to make a big roadblock for the players to do anything on like a larger scale. Because most of the time you're not going to be doing that, right? That's only like mid-campaign stuff. There it is. Wow. Yeah, so this is back in time. We just traveled back in time by walking through that door.
It's but an echo of the past. Legends
I hope you like it. It's beautiful. Take a look.
Whilst deep in slumber, it lay hidden beneath the earth's embrace. When awakened, it would devour all souls that crossed its path. Its shell, harder than stone, defied the strikes of common arms. It struck fear into traveling merchants and wider to neighboring realms. But a yellow-furred rat sensed the immense power emanating from the insect.
Enough of your monologue, pig. Or he's actually a warthog, but whatever. Yeah. I want to just create something. Funnily enough, I think in the words we have shared alone, like in the stream, talking about the Hokage, I think we have probably said more about her than she has said in campaign. She's made like 4 appearances. She has made 4 appearances in campaign, which is funny. She has made like 4 appearances in campaign. And that's fucking it. That is completely just it. Me and the players probably talk about her more than we actually see her. Because obviously she's the Hokage and they're not important enough to talk to her. Alright, that's where I'll be ending stream for tonight. Oh, I have to go now. My schedule has been stretched to 8:30. Next year, I'll probably... Next anniversary, I'll extend the streams to 3 hours each. I just gotta do some shuffling with my schedule because I've got a meeting with someone in about 20 minutes. Thank you all so much for coming. It has been amazing. Today, we fight a whole bunch of people. Alright. We've died 16 times total. Very nice. Alright, thank you all so much for coming. And I'll see you all later. Go check out the new video I dropped on my channel. Goodbye. I gotta go. I gotta check this.